欢迎收看，
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 欢迎收看
宁话区块链，
宁话区块链，
宁化区块链，
宁话区块链，
宁话区块链，宁话区块链，
宁话区块链，
宁话区块链。
To the great support of EOSLAOMAO. EOSLAOMAO focus on EOS ecology. Hello， 大家好，我是伟宁，欢迎收看宁话区块链第3季。上一季，我们采访了10个以中国为主的 EOS 超级节点竞选团队，他们为我们清晰地描绘出 EOS 在主网上线前的样子。这一季，我为大家邀请到了来自全球8个国家的 EOS 超级节点竞选团队，一同公布出主网上线后的 EOS， 并在每周解答大家一个最关心的问题。今天我们就邀请节点共同来探讨一个话题：投票。我们发现一个非常有趣的现象，现在全球的节点不仅在为自己拉票，还呼吁大家为更多的节点投票。投票对于 EOS， 对于社区，对于持币人，对于每一个节点到底意味着什么？今天就让我们来听一听全球节点们怎么说。
Voting is how you can influence who is going to be on the hook to run the chain, who is going to be custodian of the network. And you want to have people there that are very competent technically, because if there's anything going on with the chain, some bugs that come out, or features or new features come out, they will be the ones deciding where the network goes, how patches are applied, how to synchronize those applications. Do we stop the chain? Do we freeze it for 5 days, or do we do some more incremental updates? They need to be very technical and know what they're doing. Another aspect is the social aspect. These guys will need to work together. 21 will need to be put in a room if there's anything going wrong. They need to be able to work together, be good community leaders, disseminate the information, be very transparent. So it is your choice to who you're going to put as custodian of the network you own partly with your EOS. So vote diligently, because the future of this chain depends on those votes and who is going to be managing it. Click subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Roman of Crypto Lions. Are the block producer voting results in EOS controlled by financial groups? Well, firstly, let me say that a financial group that holds a large number of EOS tokens may very well be making great decisions, because such groups of people have a lot of incentive to defend the long-term health of the ecosystem. But the concern is clear. The concern is that such whales may choose their personal block producers and may not make the best decisions, and will just try to collect the block rewards as profit. Is this happening? I think so. I think it is happening a little bit, but I would not say controlled, I would just say influenced. And I think there are many reasons for optimism. 80% of tokens are not even voting yet. They're going to have a huge impact. Dan Larimer has not voted yet. He will likely have a big positive impact. The media is getting better and better at evaluating block producers and sharing information, and the community is getting smarter at identifying good behavior and good block producers. So it's pretty good already, and I think it will only get better, and we should be optimistic.
Hey, this is Kevin Rose, head of community and co-founder of EOS New York. Today I want to talk to you about why voting is the safest way to secure your tokens. So as you know, on EOS you have your active key and your owner key. You also have a 3-day lockup period for when you cast a vote. So imagine that your active key is actually compromised. So it's exposed and somebody were to steal it, phish it, or however they acquire it. Now, if they were to go into your wallet and try to unstake your tokens, it would be 3 days until they would actually be able to transfer them out. Now, during that time, you could have an alert set up for any changes to your account, and you can actually go in, change your active key with your owner key, and then make sure that your tokens are safe. Now, and this is including all of the benefits of voting in the first place. So voting, or safe staking, is really one of the best and first lines of defense against scammers and people trying to steal your tokens.
I share the same point of view with Zhicheng from Hello EOS, which we believe that the goal of Block 1 to participate with their 10% is to make a statement to support honest and good block producers in the ecosystem, and veto bad players who are not transparent and not collaborative and only get voted to the top because of a very small group of whales that support them. But it's a very tricky situation since Block 1 holds 10% of the vote, and the current number 1 block producer only has 3% of the vote. So when Block 1 votes, they can essentially bring anybody to the top. So in the announcement, Block 1 also recommended to expand the vote from 30 to 50, and I believe that would mean Block 1 would like to officially support a list of active and standby producers. I think Block 1's participation as a statement is very important to the community. The influence to the block producers that are good players of the ecosystem, they don't need to be worried at all. But the bad players will need to worry of not getting Block 1's vote.
EOS is a governed blockchain. It's based on delegated proof of stake, which is a different consensus algorithm that was introduced by Dan Larimer on his first blockchain project, BitShares. DPoS has proven to be more efficient and democratic than traditional proof of work or proof of stake. DPoS leverages the power of stakeholder approval voting to resolve consensus issues in a fair and democratic ways. Now, let's get down to it. How does this work in practice? Each EOS account has the ability to vote for 30 block producers. This is not only for them to produce block and validate and verify the state of the blockchain, but also to represent them in the decision-making roundtable that is composed by 21 block producers. These BPs can decide on the system contract upgrade, bug fixes, and change different parameters on the blockchain. They are basically your representatives on the EOS ecosystem. All the BPs that are not elected on the 21 position can be standby BPs as long as they make more than 100 EOS per day. They still need to maintain the infrastructure and be ready in case they are called up to the main network. So, what you need to know is that on your account you have 30 votes and you can cast them for your favorite block producers.
블로건이 만든 CLEOS라는 커맨드 라인 유틸리티가 가장 대표적인 보팅 툴입니다. 다만 CLEOS는 일반적인 사용자가 사용하기에는 어렵기 때문에 보다 편한 다른 솔루션을 사용할 수 있습니다. 예를 들면 그레이메스, 심플 EOS, EOSportal.io, IM토큰, EOSstat.io, 포멜로 등이 있습니다. 이런 툴들을 사용할 때 프라이빗 키만 노출하지 않는다면 안전하게 사용할 수 있습니다. 그리고 EOS 계정을 따로 가지고 있지 않는다면 투표 기능을 지원하는 거래소를 이용하는 것도 하나의 방법입니다. 지금 현재 후오비와 비트피닉스가 투표 기능을 지원하고 있습니다.
那么对于投票呢，持币者只需要关心2点。第一点，你要投多少 EOS 出去；第二点，你要投给哪些 BP 节点。在确定了你要投多少 EOS 之后呢，你需要做一个抵押操作，把这笔 EOS 呢锁定，然后你就可以选择你要投的 BP 节点进行投票了。目前主流的 EOS 钱包呢都已经支持了抵押和投票的功能，但是有一点要注意一下，就是在你想要解除抵押的时候，在你解除抵押之后呢，这笔 EOS 呢需要等3天才会自动回到你的账号。所以简单来说，投票对于持币者的 EOS 的影响呢，就是锁定了流动性。 除此之外呢，并不会增加额外的资金安全的风险。长远来看呢，投票给那些积极参与技术讨论和社区治理，或者说技术能力比较强的 BP 节点团队，对于整个 EOS 的网络安全和长期的生态，都是一件有意义的事情。对于持币人本身呢，也是利益最大化的一个选择。举一个最近的例子，就在前段时间呢 ，eCuff 呢紧急冻结了一批有被盗风险的账户，需要前21个 BP 节点协同把这些账户加入黑名单，但是某些 BP 节点当时直接联系不到人，这就导致了黑名单冻结出问题，一批账户呢因此损失了资金。这件事情也给整个 EOS 网络的信誉带来了一些负面的影响。尽管呢，当时 EOS 本身的黑名单机制的不完善也是导致上面讲到的这个问题的原因之一，但这多少说明了一些问题。如果持币者都本着认真负责的态度行使自己的投票权利的话，像这种关键时刻掉链子的节点应该会越来越少，进而整个 EOS 网络也会变得更加安全、更加稳定，最终的受益人还是那些认真投票的持币者。另外呢，就是 BP 节点除了要维护网络安全之外呢，还有推广 EOS 的责任，甚至有些 BP 呢打算孵化一些基于 EOS 的项目。那么选择那些执行力强、有推广资源或者说有投资经验的 BP 节点，那么对 EOS 生态也会带来一些正面的影响，进而最终也会让持币者和投票者受益。所以如果你长期看好 EOS， 打算长期持有 EOS， 希望 EOS 呢成为 the next big thing， 那么你一定要多关心、了解社区的动态，并且积极认真的参与投票，用选票发出自己的声音，把你自己认可的节点投上去。那么关于投票呢，就说这么多，希望解答了各位的疑惑。我是来自 EOSLAOMAO 节点的赵瑜，谢谢大家。
So today we're going to talk about voting and why it's so important for you as a token holder to vote. First things first, EOS is a governed blockchain, right? By governed, we mean it has rules, it has laws, it has a constitution that you need to abide with.
Now you're starting to make sense.
EOS utilizes DPoS, Delegated Proof of Stake, and BM invented DPoS in order for you as a token holder to vote for the people that you think are legit.
Yes.
People that you trust, are technically advanced, ethically aligned with your values, and people that you think can represent your interest on the blockchain.
Let's grab a beer and discuss that.
The second thing you need to vote for is something called worker proposals. Worker proposals are designed to keep the EOS blockchain competitive, healthy, and self-funded. Just like a country, some things needs to be built in order to keep that country competitive and have people moving into that country. Like, who's going to pay for hospitals? Who's going to pay for infrastructure, trains, roads, stuff like that? Well, on this blockchain, the worker proposal is meant to build that. So you get to choose what we should build.
That's it, in a nutshell.
So, the third thing that you need to vote for is governance itself. Like anything that's governed, things change, opinions change, and markets change, meaning that we need to keep dynamic, right? So if we feel like something is wrong with the constitution that we have or the governance that we have, governance referendums will be put forward, and everyone as a token holder will be able to vote for yes or no. If it's a yes, well then we execute it. If it's a no, we disregard it. These three things that I mentioned gives you as a token holder the power to decide how EOS moves forward.
This is going to be amazing.
And to summarize, the real power of the blockchain, EOS, lies in the hands of the token holders.
我们的节目每周二播出，欢迎你给我们留言，我们会收集大家所关心的问题，下周二由节点来为大家解答。那我们就下周二见喽，拜拜。To the great support of EOSLAOMAO, EOSLAOMAO focus on EOS ecology.